Mic check. 1 2 1 2. Mic check. There we go. That's there, and let's see what else we got. Save that. So I might as well just do it like I normally do it. If that's gonna be the case. And just like that. All right. So we got that. What are my tags? Oh, it's 8 o'clock. All right, it's time to get it going. So let's jump out here to the main screen. Good morning. Good morning. Today it is Friday, December 6th. We have a little bit of news from the FOMC. We have a 9:15 discussion with Governor Michelle W. Bowman, a conversation with Governor Bowman at the Missouri Bankers Association Executive Management Conference. That's going to be virtual. And then other than that, we just have the regular weekend type publications coming out. But that's about it. Let's also look at the top movers, or jump over here to the scan today. All right, jump over here to the scan today. Today we have a couple of movers. UPC up 215%, ALBT up 122%, SMX up 79%, GXAI up 41%, JFBR up 43%. LEV up 31%. Okay, so let's just stop there. We just want to look at the gappers on today and see if any of them have a reason to be gapping up. All right, so we will start. Let's go ahead and start with UPC. UPC, Universe Pharmaceuticals Inc. Ordinary shares. Press releases. UPC, last press release was on November 13th. So that is out of range for me. Almost a month ago when it had news. Let's go ahead and jump to the next one, ALBT. ALBT had news on November 21st. Avalon Global Care regains compliance with NASDAQ continued listing requirements. Okay, that's trash. Let's go on to the next one, SMX. SMX and Yabira Capital announce heads of agreements setting stage for merger of companies. That's a merger news. I don't really do mergers, so not really my taste there. What's up, MPTRC? GXAI is the next one. GXAI. Gaxos AXI says Gaxos Labs unveils visual editor for Godot gaming engine. All right, so that's some news. That was an hour ago, so we'll throw that one up there. Next one is JFBR, and I'll bring the list that I'm building here back over to the main screen. I'm just looking off to the side real quick, get it done faster. All right, so this is Jeff Brand's limited ordinary shares up 39%. 3 hours ago, they regained compliance with NASDAQ minimum bid price rule. Jeff's brand, 23 hours ago, Jeff Brand secures exclusive worldwide distribution rights to sell drone safety systems on Amazon. That's not the biggest news because anybody can sell on Amazon. So yeah, not really something that I'm really into. All right, next one is VC, VSEE. VSEE, VC Health Partners with Abundabox to launch Abunda Life, transforming health record management for families nationwide. 34%. I don't know. I don't know about that one. It is some news. So they are doing something. It's not a partnership or anything like that. They're actually putting something out. So I'll throw them on. GXAI and VC. Interesting. Let's click into this news. Actually, wait a minute. They had some more stuff from a couple of days ago. What did they have a couple of days ago? VC and 60 Degrees interviews aired, or 60 Degrees Pharmaceuticals interviews aired on Red Chip Small Stocks, Big Money, join VC, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so let's just jump into this one. VC Health, a leader in telehealth solutions renowned for its scalable technology and deep clinical expertise. Groundbreaking health. Okay, what about the money? It's just 34 per year a patient. This partnership has already attracted 8 healthcare facilities in its initial rollout. Okay, we'll watch that one. VC. What about LEV? Is the next one? Okay. LEV did not come up. There we go. All right, press releases for LEV. Lion Electric, this was 16 hours ago. Lion Electric reaches a definitive agreement in respect of the sale of Innovation Center located. So they're selling something. They're just selling property. So I don't know if that's going to be something hot, but not too interesting. A couple of the stocks that I was watching yesterday. So this is VC right here. Actually, let's just do what I got. So these two are the catalysts that I saw today that could be interesting: GXAI and VC. Everything else is dead to me. I'm going to call you back. Everything else is dead to me. I just watched these two. But what was I doing? Oh, the things I was watching yesterday. So we actually called some out in the Discord. I know it was AAL. We had not Mara, Sound were the two that were really standing out. And me and Donnell, we were talking about this yesterday. And we can look at the charts real quick. So Sound, yesterday, man, I was like, okay, these two actually have catalysts on the day. They have a reason to be going up. And once they got going, Sound just never slowed down. It was just like out of there. AAL was once it did this little ATR checkoff right here down here at 16, it was off to the races. Now, of course, you know, a lot of times we look for bigger moves on small caps because this right here, what is it, 16.24 up to 17? That's a little over a dollar, you know, $1.50 something, but you got to be riding for what? Let's see, 9:30 all the way out to the end of the day, basically. So that's quite a bit of a ride. I guess if you put a trailing stop in there, maybe you could just ride it up. But I mean, you never know if you're gonna get stopped out or what. But once it did this little ATR break and check off, it just got going and got going up. Plus, it had catalyst. The other thing was Sound, SOUN, and we were wondering, we were like, is this a crypto based stock? Because you know, Bitcoin just broke over 100K and then came down. But this Sound is actually an AI stock, and the company itself was doing, it had its own catalyst. So it was individualized from Bitcoin. Now, yesterday I took three trades, one on Mara because I thought, hey, you know, Bitcoin's going up, Mara's going up, Mara should be going up. So I took a trade on Mara here, and I was stupid. I did not wait for it to completely break over the ATR. So it came up here. This is where the ATRs was. It broke big and then it slammed down. I was like, okay, cool. I'm gonna give it some time. Then it started coming back up, curling back up here, and I bought up here when it cleared this ATR. The only problem was it could not hold. I should have waited for this 15-minute candle to close. I wouldn't have got caught in this down move. Now the good thing is I didn't oversize, so I only had 100 shares. So I lost. It moved down once it broke this ATR low. I think I sold a little bit before it broke this ATR low, but It was like $100. So I was like, okay, whatever. Then I traded. What did I trade? What did I trade? Um, so this week has been a little bit of a disaster week, especially on Monday. I was in the middle of when I was getting ready to trade on Monday. As soon as I hit the buy button, I was in a meeting and they were like, "Yo, can you address this issue right here, XYZ?" And I was like, "Oh, okay." And I looked over at the issue and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna have to pull it up and share my screen so I could do the meeting." And I had just pressed the buy button and I was like, I'm just gonna put a hard stop in, let it go. And so yeah, it just didn't work out. I was down, 400 something bucks on Monday. So I was like, oh, let me show y'all what I'm talking about. So in my journal here, so Monday, man, I was trading, and then I came back and revenge traded. So the first trade was PRZO on Monday, and right now my winning percentage is not great for the month. Usually it's like a lot higher than this, but trading during a meeting, by the time I finished presenting, it was like whatever, man. I just gotta let it go. But the first trade, this is the one that I hit the buy button. I was in the meeting. I just put this hard stop in. I was like, man, if it stops me out, oh well. Then I got mad, came back and revenge traded. I got back in, and it just did not work out again. And I was like, you know what? I'm done. I can't do this. Let me walk away. Next day, and there were a couple of times this week where I definitely gave back some pretty nice profits, especially on G Wave, where I got in. I was up, I don't know, like 200 something or whatever, but I was just like, man, can I recoup my whole loss? And I just let it play around. Can I recoup my whole loss and let it play around? And then I just got stopped out because it came down so fast and just stamped me out. Mara was a hype trade. I saw Bitcoin going up and I was like, oh man, Bitcoin's going up. I'm going to get in small and see if this thing can follow Bitcoin. But Mara didn't have any catalysts. I'm getting away from no catalyst stocks, man. Even on hype, I'm like, man, I just don't care no more, man. Give me something with some catalysts. Miji, on the other hand, did have catalysts. Um, and I did give back some profit on this one as well. I probably could have came back green on the week with this trade. To the top side, I was up at the most. I think it was like 550. Let's see. So my entry price was I had 3,000 shares, and my average entry price was 111. No, that's exit price. Average entry price was around $1. Now, if we look at Miji from yesterday, I had 3,000 shares that I bought right here on this ATR bounce. Right here, 3,000. Got in there, and it kind of got choppy. And so I kind of just started kind of taking some off, and it came down here, and I was like, ugh, this thing may end up stopping me out. So I placed my stop right here on this level, right? Where is the one? It's like around 108, 110, somewhere up in here. Let me switch this. Right up in here. And I didn't want it to break this down because I thought it was just going to shatter. Remove. Okay, remove all this. All right, so I thought it was going to shatter. It stopped me out here. So I had my 3,000, got the ride up. And it went up here. I should have probably sold some. Up here, I was around 550. But from $1 to $1.20, so 20 cents basically on that 3,000 shares. Let me see what that calculates out to be. So 3,000 times 20 cents. So yeah, almost 600 bucks. But I definitely saw 550 on the on my P&L. So I was like, and then it snapped down. I was like, no, keep going, baby. But it actually ended up keep going into the afternoon. I did not hold all the way out there. I did try it again. I think on this candle? It was one of these that I tried it again, but it just snapped down on me and stopped me out again. So I was like, whatever, man. And I gave back like 40 bucks on a little snap down. But yeah, I just once I'm up like 500, I guess I could just take most or take all of it off. I mean, it's 500 bucks and it would have got me back green on the week, but I'm like, you know what? I could find another one of these. And that's a good thing about this. I could find another one, to do 500, $600 on a trade. Um, but gotta lock in the profit. And this move was from $1 all the way up to $1.36 at the top. And so, just left money on the table. But I definitely was not about to hold it through all of this chop. Because this one right here that stopped me out, I really thought that was gonna flush and retest down here to $1. But it didn't. So pulled back up and kept going. But had a catalyst, and so that's why I was on that one. Yeah, amputee. I'm using TOS. Thinkorswim. Through Charles Schwab now. Yep. Let's see where we at. So today we got two with catalyst, and I watched them. And usually this is what I've noticed. The when you're catalyst trading, you already have the stock on your side if you're going, in the direction of the catalyst, like long or short, depending on the catalyst. You already have it on your side, but you have to kind of be patient and see like, okay, what levels are holding, where's the interesting spot? Can I find a whole dollar level? Maybe a whole dollar levels are better, but $half level, anything like that, for this thing to continue higher. For me though, I'm just waiting for the stars to align, waiting for the ATR break. We already got the catalyst, ATR break, relative volume to be there, all of that stuff, and then I just get in for the ride. Sometimes it's a choppy ride. Sometimes, especially when there's other things moving, like over here on UPC. When there's something that's trash up here like UPC or ALBT that's up 150%, people are like, oh, that's great. Let's go do that. But these have no reason. So, at the beginning of the day, I'm expecting these to kind of take a nice little dump. But we'll see. We'll see. If you're going to trade them, you got to be quick. You got to be real quick. Like, real quick. Like what is it called? Dash trader quick. But I'm not so much into the whole quick trade as much. I just want to be right. Get the catalyst, have the right idea, and let it flow, and take profit as I go. And that's the thing that I failed on this week, because taking profit, I'm in with 3,000 shares. I'm up 500 bucks. I'm like, yo, this thing pops another 10 cents. Let's go. Because I had already had my stop in the green anyway, and I was like, if it comes down, I'm gonna be green anyway. I'm gonna lock in some profit. But I guess I got to get away from that mindset and just take a little bit, and then keep that hard stop continuing to trail up. But yeah, TOS. Good morning, Lori Lee in the building. Today we have identified GXAI and VSEE as the stocks with catalysts. And on the open, we'll see how much time we got. We got about 12 minutes to the open. But on the open, we'll see what kind of does the ATR breaks and what holds up on the day. Definitely got some trash stocks up here, but want to see. Top volume is SMX. Only has 51 cents as the price. Hit a high up here of 55 and just, no catalyst. ALBT, same thing. Hit a high up here of 707, but no catalyst. UPC, no catalyst. So that's where my day starts. Okay, that's them. What? Okay. I'll get back to them. But yeah, just start the day with catalyst and then work on from there. That's pretty much it. If the catalyst stock is underperforming, then I know it's probably a day that I don't understand. So I kind of just sit on the sidelines. But yesterday, like with Mara, I expected, I'm like, it's Mara, it doesn't have a catalyst, it can go either way. So I'm gonna get in small and let it just chill out, chill out. On the other hand, though, my crypto is doing very well. Crypto is booming, baby. And my dividends, I did pick back up some of GUT, um, for its dividend. I was already in this thing, but I sold out because I got scared. Um, I had bought it around 525, and I was like, I don't know about gut, but I got back in. I got 500 shares of it. It does pay a dividends of 5 cents per share monthly dividend. So I got 500 shares. That's like 25 bucks. 25 bucks a month. So I'm like, okay, if I hold this thing for 4 months and I take a loss on it, and my where I will definitely stop out is $5. So if it drops down to 5 from where it is, I'm like, I'm good. You know, whatever dividend can eat into that loss. You know, if I hold it for a couple of months, 4 months, I have 100 bucks. So that'll cut the loss in half already. Anyway, everything else is on the up and up. Man, I really, really, really do not need to trade during meetings. I was so mad on Monday. I mean, as soon as I hit the buy button, they were like, "Hey, can you present this issue and XYZ show us what's going on here?" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, no, not now." But it's whatever. That's my fault. Usually, I try to stay away from Mondays because I already know they're gonna be hot. But some days I get caught and I just cannot be giving up profits like that. Because this week would have been a pretty good week, to be honest. I just got greedy, trying to make back the loss on the week with those two trades. Because one of them was definitely of like 200 something bucks, 250. I just didn't take profit. I just had to stop in and just let it come back down. And then the one from yesterday of 550. So I'm like, let me just take profit. That's the last thing, man. But in my head, I was like, man, I just need to make back this loss. I need to make back this loss. Or I need to make back this loss and make some more. That's the issue. Not just make back the loss, because the 550 would have did it on the week. But I was like, man, if I can make back the loss and that and is where I lost money. Just get back to break even. You're good. You're good. Feet on the ground. But yeah, pretty decent week. I mean, not a huge loss on the week, just like, and this is kind of how last month's first week went for me. It was like I had meetings and all that. I don't know what it is about the first week, but I just gotta chill out. I gotta chill out on Monday morning. Just chill out, handle business, because it's like all of the issues pile in, and it's just kind of like one issue at a time, and it's necessary though. It's like these things need to be solved now, you know. Yeah, yeah, revenge trading definitely got me on this one right here. This one, when I lost during that meeting, I lost 360. And then I came back and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so mad. I just took 600 shares. I was like, this is gonna work. And I just started getting punched in the mouth. Just boom, 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 punched in the mouth. And I was like, you know what? I'm not in the right mindset. I don't need to do this. I need to go ahead and chill out and just let this alone, because there will be more opportunities. I know I can make $500-600 on a trade. I know I can. So why am I forcing this and getting punched in the mouth? But yeah, so yeah, this is the trade journal that I use, which is TraderSync. I have all of my setups, the setups that now this PRZO did have the setup that I like. It just, my focus was not there for this trade. Cause I think I was up like 150 on this one, at the top side of this trade. And that's why I put the hard stop in during the meeting, because I'm up 150. It's not gonna disappear that fast, right? And it disappeared. And not only did it disappear, it took another 150 from me twice. So or three times actually. If I came to a 360 loss, that's 150, 150, and then almost another 150 between the last part of this 360 and the 130. So I'm like, you know what? Let me just chill out. Let me just chill out. But yeah. we're coming into the open. We have 6 minutes left. I'm looking at these now. GXAI, it does have a whole bunch of wicks and stuff like that. But you know, it's got the catalyst and a WSEE going on down, so it may not be something that I can actually do anything with as it's going down. And if they want to underperform, cool. But we're about to get the ATRs here on the open out here. And if you don't know, ATRs are the average true range of a stock based on the last, well, on TOS, the way it's calculated it's on the time period that you're looking at. So I have a 15-minute period here, and so it's calculated per the last 14 candles. So, you know, the last 14 candles here will give you the ATR, and it will plot. I have a plot that will put it out here on the open. And the ATR high is what I like to trade around and what I like to kind of get my profits off of. Like with Midgie here, you can see it broke the ATR high. I did not get in on this break because I was patient. I was like, okay, it broke, but I want to see a pullback. And it pulled back all the way perfectly to the ATR, right there on $1. And that's where I got in. Bam. And then marched it up. Should have sold here, did not, got greedy, came back down, got stopped. Bloop. But either way it goes, that little 7-8 cents there on 3,000 shares was still pretty good. But yeah, it would have been even better if I wasn't red on the week. But yeah, easy, easy, easy. Well, I say easy. It's a easy once you get into it, and once you're into a good trade. It's hard to find this. Find a good catalyst. Be patient and wait for these things to come down. You know, ATR high plus a whole dollar level up in there at the $1. I was like, oh yeah, this is it. Um, and just let it ride. And it actually, I put this little level in here as a stop out point, and I had my stop out up here, and it stopped me out. But you know, it really kind of rode this level here, even though I was out of it. It kind of rode up. So I guess I kind of saw something, but I just wasn't sure. I don't really trust trends like that with small caps like that, because it can easily rip down, like right here when it ripped down, and I lost 40 bucks right here and got stopped right there. I was like, oh my goodness, come on, man. Come on, bro. All right, so UPC drying up on the volume. ALBT double topped up here at 701. SMX, and we'll do a rotation, but just know the two that I'm actually watching is GXAI and BC for any kind of continuation. But we'll start off looking at the highest mover, which is UPC. We got about less than 2 minutes left. Let's get these ATRs out here and see which way this thing wants to go. And once it fails, we'll go to the next one, ALBT. Once it fails, we'll go to the next one, and so on. Or not once it fails, we'll do rotation. I mean, you know. But yeah, so far this week has been going very good. As far as just overall portfolio growth and overall everything collected, you know, it's been a good week. And that's why I try to, you know, not lose so much in day trading, and just, you know, the other accounts are they doing their thing. But day trading, if I keep the losses small, you know, have a max loss of like 500, and be okay with that, you know. Be like, oh, lost 500. Let's jump back on the ball tomorrow because I know I can find that 500 somewhere else. 30 seconds. If you guys traded anything that you that did really well for you, let us know in the chat. I know somebody did good on this week. I don't know who, but there was a lot moving. So I know one of y'all did something. We got 10 seconds, and we're gonna get the ATRs here. All right, there's the open. ATR high up here is 343. ATR low is 260. And if it breaks the low, it's dead to me. I'm looking for it to get to the high and hold up with catalyst. This one does not have catalyst, UPC. Let's go to ALBT. ATR high is up here at 714. ATR lows are at 551. And again, no catalyst. So SMX ATR high is up here at 58. ATR lows are at 47. I don't think this one had a strong catalyst because I definitely looked at it earlier and probably didn't have a strong catalyst. So we'll see what that does. If it outperforms something with catalyst, then hey, what can we do? GXAI is one with catalyst. ATR high is up here at 217. ATR low is down here at 182. And right now it's in consolidation. JFBR, okay, that one's up 33%. What about VC? VC kind of went down a little bit. ATR high up here at 196. ATR lows at 170. This one does have catalyst. Body candles up here right at the $2, a whole dollar level right there. We'll see what happens if it can break this ATR and start to head up towards that $2 level like it's doing now. But I kind of like to give it this time to show me that it can hold above the ATR, which is at 196 right now. Hold above this ATR, get a full body up there and don't slam down. Back over to GXAI. It's headed up towards the ATRs as well. ATR high is up here at 217. And I want to see it hold above this ATR first. Amputee, let's read this. He said, I've been taking a break from trading for a couple of months. Oh my goodness. That sounds like a nightmare. Oh my gosh. What made you take a break for a couple of months? Was it like the environment that you're trading, or were you trading small caps, mid caps, large caps, or what made you, or did you like, just work, just go and do some other stuff to make money, just build up your profits so you can trade more? GXAI not quite breaking that ATR yet. Let's go over to VC. Ripping down off of the ATR, and that's why I kind of like to wait for these things to show me and close that candle above that ATR. Over here, UPC still in consolidation as well, so nothing really breaking out like that. SMX, that one snapped out the ATR right off of there and back down. GXAI just taking its time around that $2 level. JFBR, okay. But yeah, these are the ones that I'm seeing right now. Let's go and look at the NQ and see what the overall market is doing. Okay, overall market is above its ATR, so nice looking bullish. Had a high up here of 21,530. Made a little bit, well, I wouldn't say a lower low yet. This candle hasn't closed. It could definitely probably go higher. But definitely bullish above. Like whenever I'm playing inverses, I like the SPY or the NQ to be under the ATRs, so I can look for a move downward. But on this side, ain't no way I'll be trading SOXS, which is an inverse. It's already in a bullish setup here. It's got to go ahead and break down before I even think about it. Okay, so VC making a hard move down. So that was one catalyst stock that is not surviving. So now we only got one to watch, which is GXAI. Where is it? Bring it up. Bring it up. Oh, now you want to have some problems now? Is that what's going on? Okay, here we go. So GXAI, we'll see if it ends up breaking out. Now, VC hasn't actually broken down the bottom of the ATR low yet, so I would definitely not completely count it out. But if it breaks down this ATR low here at 169, 170, Yeah, it can have that. It can have all of that noise. All right, UPC breaking out over the ATRs here. And again, no catalyst. So can it hold these levels up of the what is this, 350-ish? ALBT, not really doing much. Okay. Coming back down to the ATRs. Will it get back in here? Looks like it is coming on back to it, getting back under it. So we'll see how that holds, but yeah, I'm not too interested in that, or not interested at all, actually. Let's see. So, Amputee said I'm not that good at it. I was pretty much just break even. I guess actually taking small loss, but pretty much breaking even. Yeah, yeah, that's understandable. So I my question is, did you do anything else other than day trading? Did you like have any build any dividend portfolios or something to support your trading? Because a lot of times I notice that when people just day trade and they take those losses, it's a lot worse than when you have like dividends coming in, or maybe you got some crypto or something else refilling the account, you know. And even mentally, just taking those losses and knowing that it's not coming back in any stream of income is kind of harder, you know, because if I take a $500 loss, I know that my dividends are coming in. I know that I got the staking coming in. I got things refilling the tank. So maybe, you know, starting off with something safer, something that can kind of start, you know, feeding you on a monthly basis or feeding you on a quarterly basis that's not day trading, could be the route that you might want to look into. I know with Charles Schwab, they offer and I'm not sponsored by Charles Schwab, but I just like their stuff. That's why I'm with them. But they have all kinds of investment management systems that can build investments for you. You can go and get a personal advisor, pretty much tell them, hey, this is what I'm looking for to do. This is my time frame, XYZ, and you can ask them, hey, how would you do this? How would you do X, Y, and Z? And you can get that started and then be learning on your own by yourself. So whether you're trading in the sim or you're just taking one share at a time and just getting consistency with that one share at a time, you know. But I would say definitely multiple having things dumping back in, it helps your mindset. Because if I was just losing $500 and I was like just looking at the screen like, bro, I'm not gonna get that back. You know, it's different. Definitely different, but I definitely understandable. All right, Nvidia threw a big old wick up there and came back down. Sound came back down. UPC is kind of holding around that level. ALBT. All right, SMX ended up. If it breaks down the lows, that's dead. Well, it was already dead because it didn't have a catalyst. But yeah, JFBR, no catalyst, but coming up to the ATR highs here above the 368s. If we come over here, and this is what I'm talking about when I talk about relative volume. So it is a multiple. So how many multiples away from a normal day is this stop, right? So relative volume, look at UPC. It's got 172 relative volume. So 100 times the normal. And then as we go down the list, you can see VC barely has 10. GXAI has 10, but look how far away they are from the top mover. And so a lot of times when I get these like this, I want to see this thing dump or fail or something to get the eyes off of it, because people will continuously, it'll pop up on their scanners, especially if they have a relative volume scanner or something like that. It's gonna continue to pop up all day long. Um, and right now I'm just not seeing the competition between the ones that I was watching with Catalyst and UPC. Another thing that I always like to keep in mind is the beta score. So negative betas are inverse the market. If the market is going down, or if they're negative and the market is going down, they'll have a higher probability of going up. If But these are kind of weak betas. These are too close to zero here. The further they get away from zero, so the scale goes from -5 up to +5. -5 is super inverse. So the market's going up, that -5 is going straight down. If the market's going down, and -5 is probably going to be going up. And that's why I mess with these right here. Like SOXS has a -4. And so if the market is going down, this one has a very high chance of going up. And now it might be, is the market going down right now? Why is this green? Am I tripping? Market is going up and SOXS is green. So thinking about that, that doesn't make sense. Why is SOX going green while the market is going up? That makes no sense. So, you know, at this point, it's like, why is that happening? Is the market going to dump? Is the market preparing for some type of move down? We don't know. And so when I look over here at the market and I see how bullish it is, even if it is preparing to go down, it's not the setup that I'm looking for to take a trade short. I wanted to break down the ATR lows and really solidify that, yes, we want to go down and then go down. This thing is above the ATR highs. It can come right down here, pop this ATR high and bounce right back up. And that's not what I want to get caught in. But yeah, this today we just got our eyes open. I don't know what wants to happen, but we got the two that we want to watch, which is GXAI coming back up here a little bit, but still has not solidified that it wants to get over that 218 level, which is ATR right now. And then VC still just kind of looking dead. So I only got one to watch. If GXAI wants to perform today, then great. But if not, it'll just be a no trade day. Now it's coming up to the ATR highs, but I want to see it hold over the ATR highs here. Coming up there, hitting that ATR high again, getting a little bounce down. Just not quite breaking out yet. The low of this candle was the 186. And then the body of this candle, was this $2 almost even, and it bounced off of the ATR. So bounced right on down there. And I don't know what it wants to do. I'm just gonna let it trade. You know, maybe it'll get crazy, but it does have a catalyst. So anyway, I'm about to probably go ahead and do something else. I'll continue to watch this one for a breakout and look for a body candle to form over this level, but as of now, and this is a 15-minute chart, so I don't trade with any lower time frames because I you know, the more candles that I have on the screen, the more mistakes that I make. It's almost like getting drunk in the candles. You know, the candles kind of feed you this alcoholic beverage, and then all of a sudden you get blasted. It's like, yeah, come on in. The weather's nice, and then well, so it's starting to break over this ATR high here, and we'll see if it can close above this level. So you continue to snap back on this 15-minute. People are like, why you use ATRs? Because it makes sense and professionals use it. That's why you see them kind of work, you know. Another thing is just studying up for trading, man. Studying on what the manipulators do in the market to manipulate us, right? Because that's pretty much what it is you just don't want to get manipulated. It's like, oh man. But yeah, this one's doing its thing. It might hold out here, I don't know. But we'll see where it goes. Here's the catalyst stock though, getting on up there to 228. And now we just want to see it start holding this level of 218, 220. The point of control right now is at 213. What the point of control is, it's with the volume profile of this thing. In TOS, they have something called volume profile that you put onto your chart, and it pretty much will show you where the majority of the trades have happened in a specific session. So this is pre-market. During pre-market, the majority of the trades came around 213 point of control. And it is above its point of control right now. So it's looking good. We got a little body up here at 240 that it may hit and try to come back down. But, you know, if it wants to hold up, I would definitely be willing to partaking this on a pullback. So it came up here. Let's see it pull back here. So the ATR here is at 217. It's 10 cents away from that. And let's see what we can do here. 217 pulling back. And it has got a body above this thing. So let's see what it's really close. So this is the bottom here. Let's see, and it's holding up a little bit. Can it slam through that ATR? Show true weakness. Boom. Little tap, little touch. Like that. Little tap, little touch. Point of control just came up a bit. 225's holding. But giving it time though. Is it gonna stay above 220s? 219 is ATR right now. There we go, a little breakdown. Can it pull back above this level and get back over this point of control here at 225? That's what I'm interested in. 225. Can we see it? Or is it going to continue to slip? Slipping on down, slipping on down. Are you going to let it, are you going to release? Back to 210s? Nope, still holding. All right, so we still got the ATR up here at 220s. 220. Can we get that 225 on? Looking to take 1,500 shares. 225. We got our bottom here that I'll use as my stop out, 215. If it gets over 225, it'll be a 10-cent risk. Just not seeing it yet. Two 20s, 23s, 24s in there. Wow. All right, let's put a stop here at 212. Little move down. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. All right. Well, we'll be ready to get out. Let's see. What is this midpoint? $2. All right. So a little bit more of a pull back up. And get my stop ready to go. So stop out here. Oh boy, it's jumping back up there, isn't it? May get ready to add here. We got a low here of 204. $2 is kind of looking like the spot. Letting it ride out though. Can it get back over 220 is the question. Got the catalyst. You just need to go up. That's it. Body of this one. So for right now, I'm going to put my stop under 25 cents. Okay. And we're going to let that play. I'm looking to add on this over. Oh boy, it's popping too much. Stop that. 220s. Can we get 22s? Okay. Getting on up there. 22s. Nice little hold up here. Can we get 22s? Back over 25s. Got a little bit of time left. Add it right there on the ATRs. 22s. 22, can we break it? 23s, can we start holding up here? Add it right there. 2,000 shares. Oh boy, popped up there. That's 108. We're up to 225 now. I like that. So in 2000, we'll use our stop, the ATR high there, and see where this thing wants to take us. Going up there to 234s, 235s. That's cool. All right, so we got a low here. Bam, 204s. So I'm up to something. And looking for it to get through this 240 possibly. But we definitely are looking good on this trade. But looking for it to break those levels. Huge buy up over that ATR. And just giving it time to close this candle. There's 243, so I'm up 350. I'm going to start taking profit because what was my loss on this week? I think my loss is, let me look at my loss real quick. My loss was on this week, this month, 490. Then I made these. So overall, I'm down 376. So I'm just going to try to get green here. Just on the week. Cancel that. And we'll see, can we get 48s? Can we get a push to 48? I'm gonna go ahead and start taking. Aye. All right. Well, it's still up. I'm not giving up. I took thumb off, but I'm still want to give it some time to play over the ATRs if we can get 45s up here. Get those 40s to hold. Come on, 40s. There's 40s. Come on, 40. Dang. There we go. Trying to get some more off around 45. All right, I'm gonna take some 40s. Come on, man. Get that 40 break, bro. You're playing. Here, 42. Can we get 45? Oh, very quick. 45 hold. I don't like to play around here. I'm selling some there. Selling some more. Can we get 41? I don't like all this playing around, bro. You're playing too much. Let's see 40s hold. There, 40, 38s, 39s. 39, 40, 40. Boy, I don't like that. Come on. All right. Took some. Looking for it to hold up here. We got a lot to the downside. I mean, 203. So I'm just going to give it some time. Maybe it's going to be a grinder, but still holding 1,000 shares. Come on, man. Maybe this candle's going to have to close, man. I'm giving it time, though. Let's see. We're still above. So right now, the point of control is at 213. I'll make that my out right now with 1,000 shares left. I can always take another trade. I mean, it's not over with, but I'm gonna just use the point of control as my out right now at 213. Or what's my average? 222 is my average. So right at the ATR. Still trying to get that 40, but not so much. I'm just gonna use the my break even as my out here. 22s. So how many shares I got? 160. Cause I just want to get green, bro. Just get me green. That's all I'm looking for. I'm not even looking for green plus. Just get me green, you know? All right. It wants to play again. Let's go ahead and get ready to start taking off some. Can we get 45s up there? 44, 44, 45, 47. Okay, I'm selling some. All right, got 800 left. All right, selling some more 400s. Nice. 500 left. Can we get that break of 50? I don't like it. Selling some there. Got 400 left. Come on, baby. Get that little pop over 45 again. Sold some there. 260 left. So at least I'm back green on the week. Got 260 left. Let's break this down to 50 shares a time. Okay. 45s. Can we see it one more time? I'll sell it at 45. 45, 42s. Come on, 45. Do our thing. Okay, I'm not liking the hold up. Selling 50. Selling some more there. 45, 160 left. Can we get that? Ooh, sell that. Woo, 415. Woo. Sell some over 45. Holding 60 shares. So I made 412. Holy Jesus. Oh my gosh. All right, we're into the hole with 60 shares left. Gee whiz. But I'm back green on the week, which is what my aim was. So 67 once I import this during my halt. So it's 367, or whatever this is, 435. So that brings me back green on the week. And like I said, I know I can make 400 in a trade, but I have to find the right variables to do it. That's all. And not be in a meeting. That's the second thing. But yeah, wipe that. We're green on the month right now. And so I'm gonna be looking to get out of this once it happens. Yeah. Danielle said fat figure 500 at 201. Yeah, my bad. I haven't been reading this. No, I do not watch level 2. I don't care about level 2 is just it's kind of like a news feed to me. Anything can drop on the level 2. You got people can spoof orders just like people can do fake news reports. People can put out all this crazy stuff and it's like for what? But this is the thing that I wasn't doing earlier this week when I had like 550 bucks. I wasn't taking profit. That's all I gotta do is take profit, and I just be sitting with 500 bucks. But I just didn't really want to end this week that green or that I said that green that red. And this one, hey, today found the catalyst, found the relative volume, found all the other things I look for, got the ATR break. Okay. And, it went crazy. So 60 shares left. I mean, at this point, I could just put a stop down here at 240, but I don't know where this thing's going to open up. I'm probably just going to get ready to take profit up here just in case we get a slam down. But yeah, when is this thing unhalting? Halt trades. So we got 957. It should be unhalting soon. I hope they didn't ask me to jump in a meeting or anything. Let me see. Nope. Okay, cool. I'll meet with them later. But yeah, I'm not trying to hold this thing, just trying to get green, get out of the way. Even if it goes up, you know, a whole bunch more, I'm already grateful just to be back green and have a little green on the week. We'll let that play. GXAI, come on now, what you doing? All right, so we got 57.41. So plus 5 will be 10:02.41 if this is a 5-minute halt. This thing really did scare me though. When it came down here, I was like, man, let me get a stop ready. Because I knew it had already had this little bottom down here, and if it dropped through 186, that was gonna hurt. And I was just gonna take that loss. But then it got that huge buyer coming in there, sweeping it up, which definitely helped a lot. But at this point, we are up here above 270s, and I'm going to sell 5 at a time. I only got 60 shares, so I sell 5 shares at a time, depending on where it's at. I'll sell 2 shares at a time. I don't want to get too excited. And UPC had a little shoot up as well, but it just doesn't have that catalyst behind it. Oh, it's about to open up. Go back over here, GIX. All right, so we're about to open up here, I think on the 47, 02, 47, 41. So let's see where we open up, and I'm ready to sell. Okay, down first, then up. Can we get the shoot? Can we get the shoot? Sold a little bit there. Can we get the shoot through 3? Shoot, selling. Selling, selling, selling. All right, 52 left. Throwing out ask and bid orders everywhere just to get filled. 43. Come on. Selling them, selling them, selling them. 32 shares left. Okay. Canceling the rest of them. Making this my all out at 262 with 30 shares left. Okay, so 262 is my all out. Move that up there, put that in there. So if it snaps back, oh well, we'll be out right there. But we've taken a nice little chunk of profit, trying to see if we can hold over this 290 level, $3. Once this candle closes, I'll be trailing up my stop. But we'll see if it wants to stay above 262. Let me get rid of some of these lines. I got drawings everywhere. But the reason I was just throwing out orders like that is so I can get filled at a level that I like. Throwing out those asks gets you sold at the high price. Throwing out the bids gets you sold at the low price. But at this point, all prices up here are high prices for me because it's away from my exit. So let's see if it stops me out. If it does, oh well, that'll be the end of this trade. And I got my stop right under this 262. Almost. A couple times almost. Yep. Looks like it's gonna stop me probably. Go ahead. I want to end this trade anyway. All right. So that's the end of that trade. 426 in the pocket, and looking for it to possibly pull back. It's still above the ATR highs, so I could take another swing, but let me show y'all how I import. So with TraderSync, you have an auto import. Or wait, this is the wrong thing. TraderSync. What did I just do? Okay. TraderSync, you have an auto import. So I go out here to my broker synchronization. Is connected to my broker. And I think it's still, sometimes you have to reconnect, but for the most part, you just do this and it'll bring over your trades. So give it a second and it should give me a trade brought over signal at some point. Okay, yeah, successfully imported 42 executions. So there we go. And that brought my win percentage back up to 42, but I need to get it back up to 80 by the end of the month. Usually I'm trying to close every month with 80%. And this is where I do my documentation, where I can just mark. I have all of my setups, so I can assign a setup. I can say, okay, we got the ATR high break. We got day one catalyst. It was a gapper. It was a green day stock. IWM was green. If you don't know what the IWM is, it's a small cap EFT. So basically, if it's green, small caps are doing pretty good. They're moving strongly. Let's see what else we had. RVOL was met. It was a small cap. Relative standard deviation was met. And then I submit. And so, yeah, that's that. Let's go back out to the calendar. And now we end the week up 59 bucks. So, after this Monday mistake, we got a 35, we got an 87, we got a 426. So, end of the week, sweet. And I don't even know. I'm gonna risk it trying to go back in and do anything with anything. I'm just gonna probably chill out for the day and count my blessings. Cause look, this thing's coming down. I had my little stop out up there, got stopped out. It pulled back, but it is still above the ATR, so it may give some opportunity. But Friday, I'm back green. I'm up 60 bucks on the week. I'll take my 60 and walk. Cause next week will be another week. I get another $500 trade, be up 500 on the month, 600 on the month. So I'm chilling. I'm Jay chilling. But anyway, appreciate you guys for tuning in. I am about to get on out of here and go and make some money doing something else. But if you like the content, definitely hit the like button and subscribe. Now, I usually don't do long streams on Mondays and Wednesdays because I have work to do. But Fridays, I do a little bit longer stream. So appreciate you guys for jumping in here. And as always, appreciate your comments. And let me make sure I read all the comments. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I think I did read all the comments. Yeah, if you have any other questions or you want to join the Discord is free. You can jump in there. We talk about dividend. We talk about everything, my whole trading, everything that I do in trading in Discord, crypto, dividends, strategy, whatever you want to talk about. Go get in the Discord. It's free, and so yeah, you can join that today. But yeah, that's it for today, and I think that's, yeah, end of the week, man. Bittersweet week, man. Started off down almost 500, ended the week up 60. Oh, if you didn't see my journal, you'd be like, you up 60 bucks, man. You sorry, man. No, I ate my way out of a hole. But anyway, that's it for me. And if you're gonna continue trading, definitely keep your head on a swivel. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Yeah, have a good weekend. December, man. December. Anyway, that's it. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.